welcome back. Joining us via Skype from South Carolina is the star of A&E Network and History Channel's ToyMakerz, David Ankin.
David, I love the show, and I love how you give car lovers the front row seat to the incredible building process behind those powerful and unique machines. We're glad to have you on Skype.
How you doing, guys?
Good. Thanks for being here.
So listen.
We're doing great. Yeah.
Good. So let's go back a little bit. What was the first car you ever built? Tell us about that experience.
You know what? Way back in the day, you were young. I built a little Mach 1, a little 70 Mach 1, and had no money. I think I paid $150 for it.
It's kind of ironic that your whole life is surrounded by cars and you're in a car talking to us. Did you set that up? It seems too perfect.
Yeah, I'll tell you, not the most optimum setup we've ever done, but we are in New York and just met with the network and headed to the airport now. So glad I could at least call in.
So David, how did you get started with the business? I'm sure that you didn't wake up one morning and say, I want to be in show and I want to talk about cars. I mean, how did that evolve? How did that come about?
Honestly, I don't think I ever wanted to do television. It just sort of evolved into it. We built, toys my whole life. So then over the years, you get browbeat by doing other people's shows or knowing people that have shows. And never really wanted to do a show, and then ended up talking to producers, and next thing you know, get beat up and beat up and beat up, and here I am on a show. So,
well, that's a good origin story. Your show was wildly successful. What kind of celebrities have you had on that show? I know tons of people.
Been very, very fortunate. We did Richard Petty this year, had Sarah Edwards from the Queen of Diamonds, a 300-mile-an-hour. Beautiful little blonde that does drag racing, and just finished off with Dean Cain. So Dean Cain was a big deal for us this year. He played Superman, of course, good friend of mine. And I think the very first show they ever pitched to me, he was supposed to be my co-host. So it was nice to have him on my show.
So David, I understand that your father was a big influence in your career of car building, and I understand that your son has also taken an interest as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, my grandfather was into cars. He worked for Packard and Studebaker. My father was a true gearhead and to this day still fabricates and builds. I'm fortunate enough to do the same thing, and my son's coming right up in my footsteps. I'm very fortunate.
Little birdie told me that you used to be a stuntman for Batman, and I gotta know how you moved from that to in the car world on TV. What was it like being a stuntman too?
I got old. I don't heal well anymore. When you do stunts, it's very. You don't work all the time. You might work for a month. You might work for 3 months. You might not work for a year. I did a lot of theme park stuff. I really liked it. But as I got older, I really enjoyed the building of the cars and driving the stuff that you see today, and that makes it nice. I love the OEM cars, the Camaros, Corvettes, Mustangs, but anytime you can go build a one-off anything and be a little different than everybody else, that's what I love to do.
So David, who or what do you give credit to for the success of the show?
You know what? I got a team of people that's amazing, absolutely amazing. I love the network we're on. I got a great team in the shop. That's what everybody sees. But realistically, it's the 30 or 40 people you never see. And it could be my accountant, Mindy, it could be my business partner, Dave. I suck at business, so he's really good at business. I build cars, he does business. But then you get the sound guys, the camera guys, the storyboarders, the team of people it takes to have a successful TV show is amazing, and I'm humbled to be a part of it.
Amen to that.
Yes.
I got to ask, what's been your favorite car to work on of all time?
Honestly, I'm in the middle of building it right now for season 4. Season 4 finale car is absolutely amazing. Will arguably be one of the faster street cars on the planet, and can't wait to strap my butt in it and take it for a ride.
Wow.
Oh, David, well, unfortunately, we are out of time, but I just wanted to thank you so much for being on the show and for sharing your insight into your show. Good luck to your show, and looking forward to seeing more episodes of it.
Absolutely.
Man, thank you guys so very much, and Thanks for having me on the show. It's such a mess today.
All right. Okay, when we return, we will have TV celebrity Bill Rancic to talk to us about his new project, Next Big Idea, which helps people dealing with cancer.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.